Hey Freunde, wir sind hier ganz spontan am Star Citizen Stand auf der Gamescom 2015.
My name is Huckaby. I'm wearing somebody else's badge right now.
Okay.
But my name is Huckaby. I'm the community manager for Cloud Imperium Games. We're producing Star Citizen and Squadron 42.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. So give us a quick view about the future of the games. Both of them.
That's a harder question than most people might realize. To talk about the future, I'm going to talk a little bit about the past. Star Citizen is the biggest, baddest, most ambitious crowdfunded game of all time. We just received 2 Guinness Book of World Records yesterday.
I heard from them.
2 days ago, yeah. So it is, no game's been attempted to be this big. Now maybe they've been attempted, but they didn't succeed. So we're not afraid. We got the big ideas, and we're going for it. And the only way we can make a game like this is through crowdfunding. So our fans, the ones that come visit us in Cologne and around the world, they make this possible. And we just had an event last night where we showed where the game is going. And that's why I'm coming in with this.
Oh, okay.
Because we're crowdfunded, we put as much of the game out in pieces as we can. You know, instead of making folks wait for 5 years, 6 years to make a game this big, we put the pieces out and then we kind of assemble them into the larger game. So what's out right now is our, what we call Arena Commander. It's our dogfighting module.
Okay.
We're a space sim. We should start out by saying Star Citizen is a space sim. And our Arena Commander is where you get into a spaceship and a friend gets in a spaceship or an enemy.
Okay.
And you guys fight. It's just dogfighting. It's just to work out those mechanics for the bigger game.
Sounds great.
Coming at the end of this month, we hope. This is what we showed at our presentation last night. Is our social module. It's the planet side. We get to go down to one of our planets that we've built. One city on one planet. And it is an intricately detailed, amazing world space that we've been working on for well over a year.
Okay.
And it's the basis for all of our worlds coming out first. So people will get to walk around, see their see some of the different shops, some of the different world building techniques we're using to build the game. After that, our FPS module comes out, and that's where you get out of the ship and you give yourself a gun, a rifle, maybe a couple handheld weapons, and you fight other players outside of the ship.
Cool.
And that all becomes important. It's like, you're a space sim. Why do we care about fighting outside of the ship? Because the next module after that we're hoping to have out in October, November, that's the goal, is multi-crew. Big, bad ships that take 3 players, 4 players, 20 players to run.
Wow.
We're talking, you can be Kirk.
Okay.
Your buddy can be Scotty. Your buddy can be Chekhov.
Nice.
The guy you don't like can be Uhura. You know, no, I love Uhura.
So one can clean out the ship?
Yeah, but you have to work all the stations. And so we need the FPS so that you can go around the stations. And then the enemy is in their own ship. And they can blow a hole in the side of your ship and board. So you have to be able to repel boarders. So that's why we have the FPS module.
Nice.
So you're going around and you're doing your dogfighting, but they blew a hole in your ship and they've knocked your engines out. And now they've jumped down spacesuits and they're floating across to board your ship. They're going to steal your ship. So now you guys got to go to the weapons hold. You got to bring out rifles. You got to repel the borders.
Big guns, rocket launchers like that?
Yeah, grenades, something like that, yeah. So I mean, it's all the modules start forming the pieces of the bigger game.
Nice.
And the folks who back us, because we're still in our crowdfunding phase, folks who back us get access to those little modules, and they get to see for the first time, nobody's done this, how a video game is made and how it goes through iterative development.
Step by step.
Yeah, and they see the good and the bad. They see the bugs that drive us crazy. They see the fantastic systems that nobody's ever done before. They see the changes, because that's video game development. You have an idea in February, it's your best idea in February, but then in June, you know, somebody goes, I had a better idea. And it's like, well, that's better. And if we were with a publisher, you know, like EA or Activision, well, you told us you were going to do this, we couldn't do this. But because we're crowdfunded, because the fans fund us, we can change, we can have that better idea, we can not be afraid and not timid and go, that is a better idea, we want to make the better game. And we can do that. And yeah, some people, you know, many people even aren't used to that. They're like, why are you changing? You said you were going to do this. But that's the point. That's the point of this whole thing is to have the better idea, to do the better things. And the fans, we release these modules and they give us their feedback. We've got one of our major ships, our Millennium Falcon ship, going through its 3rd major revision right now because we give the fans a version of it and they play with it for months and they go, it's good, but these parts don't work and we think you designed it wrong.
So many changes.
And we go, well, how would you better design it? We had one fan, he redesigned the ship for us, and we're like, all right, well we don't agree with that, we don't agree with it. But this, and this, those are good ideas. And so we redesigned it. And that's amazing about this project. I love it.
It's so a huge project, isn't it?
It's what?
It's so a huge project, isn't it?
It is the biggest, most ambitious, I think I said that before, the biggest, most ambitious video game project of all time. It is, like I said, FPS, space flight, planet side, exploration, piracy, mercenary life. It is mining, salvaging. There are so many professions, so many ways to live your life. One of the terms, nobody else in the company uses this, it's a personal term, real life replacement.
Okay.
It's a real life replacement game. We don't recommend you do that. Go outside, take care of your loved ones, feed your animals. But you could live in this game. We want to build something that you can live in, should you decide to. Don't do that. Go outside, feed your pets, but you could.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So, thanks for the quick interview.
Yeah, I didn't get your name.
I'm Sebastian.
Okay, hey, Sebastian.
So, thank you.
All right.
And enjoy the show.
Thanks. See you guys.